These mosquitoes are evolving at an alarming rate. This mosquito just bench pressed 250. I can eat a can of tuna every morning. I actually like tuna. I think canned tuna is fine. Canned chicken is just, I think canned chicken is more expensive than canned tuna. It is in no way, shape, or form reminiscent of chicken. I just don't enjoy it. I think it's lame. It's also more expensive than just getting actual chicken and cooking it. Whereas, like, to get tuna and cook it's fairly expensive as is, you know? What do you mainly eat now in terms of your diet? I actually just all right. Do you want to hear my autistic grocery order? I can lay it out again. This is what I get every 7 days. Do you guys want to hear it? 7 bundles of romaine lettuce. 7 bundles of spinach. 7 avocados. 7 pounds of chicken. 7 bags of frozen mixed berries. I get a pound of English walnuts. I get 7 red onions. I get 7 bags of carrots, each 1 pound. I get
777,777,777,777,777.
Thank you. I get 7 English cucumbers. I get 8 ounces of fresh ground peanut butter. I get typically I'll get like a dozen eggs. Okay. Every now and then I'll get 3 tubs of Icelandic provisions whole fat skyr. Whole milk skyr. And rice. And that's it. Do you eat a nice and varied diet, Kappa? Do you realize how many different fruits and vegetables I just listed to you? My microbiome is ironclad. Do you have any like but it's the same every week, no? Because it's consistent. Can you try iceberg lettuce instead of romaine? Why? Why? In print form, you should not order what I order. You don't eat out? No, it's expensive. You switch with berries? No, the berries are delicious. It has raspberry, blackberry, blueberry, and strawberry all frozen in a bag. How much protein is that usually a day? I have whey with the skyr as well, so I have about 250 grams of protein daily. I do a light balsamic dressing on my salad, but not much. The avocado and the red onion do a pretty good job together to create a lot of added flavor. But yeah, a little bit of light balsamic because I really like balsamic as a flavor. It's delicious. And then you can also put the English walnuts in there if you want, but I just kind of I don't eat cereal. You just make chicken salads now? I'm on a bit of a bender with them right now. I think they're delicious. I have a huge Pyrex bowl. It's like this big, and I eat 2 of them in a day essentially, and it's fucking awesome. I love it. I could do. It's fucking delicious. And then I also will buy little treats, but they're not like treats. They're like protein treats, and they make me fart like a motherfucker, and I don't recommend them, but I think they're really tasty. So I'll eat like a Legendary Foods protein donut. Sometimes I eat like a few of them, and I eat like Built bars. I eat like roughly 2,800 to 3,000 calories a day right now. And so it's a lot of food. It's a lot of volume. What's the peanut butter for? I just eat it, dude. I just think it's tasty as fuck. I'll just scoop it out. I also make a lot of like big shakes with things. Like sometimes you'll throw the peanut butter in there if you want to. But yeah, that's kind of my go-to right now. I like my shit. Do you exercise every day? I've actually been exercising every day for the last like 5 or 6 weeks. I haven't taken a day off. So every day I do about an hour of weights and then I do 45 minutes of hard cardio. And I typically will do 15 to 30 minutes of walking on the treadmill when I first get to the gym, but that's mostly because it helps me shit. Barbell proteins are really good. Is this the diet you've always had or is it recently adopted? I mean, the obsessive, like every same food every day, walking on the treadmill helps you poop. Well, walking helps you poop. You know, motility, like, you're like, at least it does for me. So I'll typically like drink like a coffee or something and then go walk and then I get and then I go lift. And I like it. I mean, like I cook 2 pounds of chicken tenderloin in the air fryer every 2 days, essentially. So I have fresh chicken one day, cooked chicken the next, you know, or leftover rather. And then like I essentially do this. So I eat about, I'd say like 1,700 calories of just like pure, like essentially like fruits, vegetables, chicken, and like, obviously like nuts, avocado. And then I give myself kind of like 1,000 calories to play with, just like with different kinds of like carbohydrate sources, depending on what I'm really interested in eating. So like if I get really into like sweet potatoes, or well, let's even say I want to eat like fucking cereal or something, or I want to eat, I try to give myself some wiggle room every day for things I want to eat. I typically just eat the same things anyway. But, that's kind of how I break it down, you know? As long as I digest it well and my body's not upset, that's kind of the rhythm I give myself. Do you pull the tendon out of the chicken tender? Sometimes. Not diligently though at all. I kinda just chew through it. What's your cheat meal? I don't really have cheat meals like that. Like, to me, a cheat meal is a thing that I am, like, circumstantially tasked with eating, and I don't, like, strategically have one. You know what I mean? So it's more like, "Okay, I'm out with friends, we're all eating, I'll get food." That's how I feel. Does that make sense? Do you have pizza? Not really. Pizza to me is not, like, I love pizza, but it's a lot, you know?
Cheers.
Cheers. I also make a lot of, like, protein ice cream still and things like that. Um So yeah, I try to give myself things that I find fun to eat, but I also just like I like it's part of why I started doing like hard cardio, you know? And also a big reason why I continue to, like eat vegetables to the extent that I do is that I find that with enough time you learn to appreciate things that are at first very challenging to appreciate. You know what I mean? And after a while, you look forward to it. And that's really exciting to me. Like the enthusiasm I have for eating the foods I eat is to me a very cool triumph of like, because I used to just eat like sugary cereal and like I do like Fairlife protein and stuff. I tried to like, I mean, I just did if it fits your macros dieting. I'd eat fucking Pop Tarts and shit, whatever. And it's totally fine. It's good. Is the carnivore diet something I should try? Absolutely the fuck not. No, it's such a fucking sledgehammer move. So fucking stupid. So fucking dumb. With so little scientific backing. How do you cook your chicken? Air fry. 2 pounds, 400 degrees, 18 minutes. What's your mile time? I don't run. Running is dog shit for the joints. For me, at least. I just don't want to deal with it. What's the seasoning? I kind of go around. Sometimes I use like a bunch of different curry spices. If I'm just craving curry, but generally speaking, I do like a salt lick chicken rub that I like. Can we all just eat like normal people, please? Well, humans are pretty specialized to run, just not sprint. We're good at like jogging at a slow rate and really good at walking. But like really slow jogging is something we're good at. No, salt. I said curry powder. And Salt Lick Barbecue is a sorry, it's a chain. They make like a or it's not a chain, it's like a Texas kind of a chain. There are a couple locations. Also that is eating like a normal person. The thing is that like how we eat now is just so like you eat like someone who's being propagandized to and advertised to nonstop. How you ate was like, oh, these are the foods that are available to me based on my like for all of human history, it's been these are the foods available to me based on my locale and whatever is in season, you know, and you probably ate the same shit over and over again. I meant the carnivore diet thing. Yeah, just like we're omnivores, dude. You just eat the food that's available to you. Yes, you can survive eating only meat, but there's no function to it, you know? Do you check the internal temp of your air fried chicken? Absolutely the fuck not. No, never. I've never gotten sick. I know that it's fully cooked. But yeah. Will Neff went off, thought it was crazy that you ate tender wrapped in paper towel. I just want to say there's nothing wrong with that. Thank you. Is your arm okay? Oh, this? Yeah, it's just like a little wound I had that was kind of open, so I'm just trying to keep it clean because I was in flood water. That's it. Learning to cook has been really fun. It's also, I've been maintaining weight, so I do believe there's a nice balance you can reach. Of course. Yes, absolutely. Ate a paper towel? No. Refined carbs are the biggest problems in the American diets. I feel no, it's not a refined carb issue. It's just a calorie issue. People just consume too much. Because foods are made hyper palatable and we've been taught to like emotionally regulate with food and seek solace in food and there's very little substantive education on food, so we just kind of eat the things that were being sold as health products, etc. There are way bigger problems. It's like you could try to like rein it in like that, right? It's kind of like I don't know, if you're trying to diagnose like the origin of crime in the United States, it's like it typically comes down to something that's much more foundational than being like, oh, well, you know, we have there aren't enough like bars on the windows at it's these open windows that are a problem, you know? We just have to close those windows. Like that's not it, you know? That's a way people are committing crime, but like the reason people commit crime is because, well, frankly, they're stuck in abject poverty. But whatever.
Computer, you dumb fucking idiot.
It's dynamic, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. So, anyways, all right, time to go see my fridge about some comfort from Wake's True Words. Most rich countries get fatter as they get richer, Japan being a notable exception. Japan is built to be like walked through, and so people commute mostly on foot. They're constantly standing and walking, and their cuisine isn't laden with dog shit. They eat refined carbs, but for the most part, things are generally lighter. They consume more sensible amounts of sugar. I mean, the problem is that everyone's trying to outcompete one another for the most hyper palatable product. And they're trying to find new ways to remind you that you can buy it. You know, I saw very little like actual like advertising for food in Japan. Yeah, we emotionally regulate with food. I mean, so much of our like, you know, like experience of our day to day is kind of sundered by, you know, disliking the labor we partake in, an unfulfilling relationship that's being challenged by the demands of social media, etc. And really, really regulated produce. Yes, exactly. Way more fish. The fish isn't why they're lean. I have hard insoles that are shaped the soles of my feet, but they're supposed to last too many years. My feet are fucked up by the way I walk on my feet. I don't walk properly. Okay. So, a lot. I had a pair of those as well.
You don't even know how to work. You don't know how to actually do anything.
I don't actually do anything. I'm literally working right now.
Bro, you don't do anything. You don't even know how to work your computer. You're a streamer.
I know how to work a computer.
Was that sketch?
All I work is a fork and a spoon.
When was the last time you ever got on a treadmill, you fat whale? I'm sorry, I didn't mean that.
I don't need to go on a treadmill. I'm naturally slim.
Yeah, you're not naturally slim.
He's talking to Sketch. Sketch is funny as hell.
Mein Gürtel ist geplatzt.
It's Emily's.
Why are there so many? Why am I getting sent clips of me reacting to Emily like this, bro?
I gotta get it focused over there for you.
I get chicken breast. Should I change the tenders? I get chicken tenderloin because it's easier to cook. It cooks faster. I like that it's already kind of sliced out. You know what I mean? It's easy. I don't have to weigh it as much because I know generally if a pack of, let's say that like a 2-pound pack has somewhere around 12 total tenders in it. I just eat 3 tenders every day for that meal if I'm doing a half pound. And the tendon, I don't even notice half the time.
On the mark, get set, go.
Of course I season my shit, bro.
Start over.
The fuck was that?
Go we go into.
On the mark, get set, go.
Bro, nothing makes you feel faster than running in a hotel corridor like this, like a hallway. Insane.
Start over. Start over.
You do this my first premiere. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Ready?
Oh, he's coming. Okay, moving on. This shit. This is such a cancer. I'm glad I didn't let myself get into it because I think I'm gonna out-survive the hype and be okay.
Why you grabbed him? I thought
You giving him a wedgie? This is a train you should be on? I don't think I know how to consume games like that in a healthy way, and I think it would ruin my fucking life. Like, any kind of management-based game like that is insane, and I also don't like the gacha, like, intensity of it. Like, it's too stimulating, and, like, I don't like its constant beckoning to where I could spend money.
Stop, bro. You know? Stop. What? Stop. What the fuck? Yeah.
What the heck is this? What? How do you play this?